Hello everybody, I'm Captain Grizz and welcome back to my channel. We are fresh off our third patrol, and man do we have a good patrol in store for you guys. This is kind of reminiscent of the days of old here, going out and just searching the seas for convoys and just completely just laying waste to everything. It's had a lot of fun on this one, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out. So anyway, I'm in port. I'm just going ahead and loading up on the essentials here. Can never have too much deck gun ammo, especially in the early stages of the war. Picking up a new diving suit in case, I got a mission here, that Enigma recovery, I'm going to need it. Also, it's a good way of getting gold or anything if we run across it, so it's always good to have the diving suit. Yep, going ahead and look at the missions, and I think it's further south. You need a rifle for that one. We do have a rifle. But what I'm mainly looking for is like getting an engineer or mechanic. So in this case, this mission here, which is really low difficulty, I can get a mechanic out of it if I complete it, which is totally worth it. I could use more money and reputation. That would be great. Now this one also appears to give, I believe, a mechanic. So as a mechanic, this one pays even more, and I still get another mechanic. I need another one to throw up in the headquarters if I'm going to start getting a lot of research done. Okay, this last one. Yeah, it gives a lot of good reward. And you can see I get a lot of reputation, but it doesn't give me another body. I need another body. I need someone else up in headquarters doing research for me, especially at this early stage of the war. We're not going to do mine laying or any of that. So it looks like it's going to be this medium one down here around the Bay of Biscay. Suicide Alley down there, as they used to call it down in the war. Bay of Biscay was extremely risky to fight in. It was extremely risky for U-boats to cross in because everyone knew that's where the U-boats came in and out of. And a lot of U-boats got sunk in that area. We got the mission underway. We got our objectives. I'm all stocked, fueled, everything. Okay, it's time to hit the map and head on down. After 3 days at sea, we finally arrive near the Bay of Biscay. Our patrol area is now November 10th. Alright, I've made it through the English Channel, and surprisingly, I did not run into any aircraft while I was doing this. I was very surprised. It was uneventful, did not run into any shipping or anything. So I managed to get to the patrol area relatively unscathed and did not encounter anything. So we've started a patrol zone. I'm going to start moving around. I'm going to start doing sonar checks and everything, seeing if I can find enemy shipping, because again, that's the only way you're going to find it out here is if you submerge. Unless another sub reports something, you're going to have to look for them yourself. So I'm right pretty close to where, near the Celtic Sea there, where I can pick up on a lot of shipping that could be outside the box. So that's kind of why I'm patrolling at the very northern edge of this box, because I'm trying to pick up some of that shipping that's coming in from America. And so far I've not been able to find anything. Kind of running my air all the way down. I'm trying to patrol as long as I can, or stay under as long as I can, so I can pick up something. Again, no luck. So far it's starting out, there's no activity. It's extremely dark as well. It's like, looks like I have moonless nights out here to deal with. It's okay. Sometimes moonless nights work to our advantage. Trying to keep our radio operator in bed as much as possible to keep him fresh for the sonar checks. Alright, well, we'll just keep searching until we find something. Alright, looks like we got something on our contacts. It's time to investigate. Again, these things probably fall outside the box here, so it's kind of good because I don't want to continue to use up patrol time. Because the problem is, as soon as you get all the patrol time put in, you're basically, as soon as you get your tonnage limit, it's like come back to base, and it puts on like hampers on like diving, how far you can dive and things once the mission's complete. So I kind of work around that system by doing a lot of activity outside my mission area, and I put down a lot of tonnage before you finish the clock on your mission box. Yeah, take that tonnage limit to insane amounts of limits before you even finish your patrol. Taking a look on the surface with the binoculars, see what we got here. There he is. And he's flying English colors. It's good. He's by himself. No need for torpedoes. He doesn't look armed. So to the deck gun, let the old 88 take care of it. Slow down to let the crew be able to aim it. He's still a good ways away, so in order to conserve some ammunition, I'm going to close that distance. That's better. Man, the seas are very rough. I like the new gun sight they put on here. This is really nice. I really enjoy this. Must have been frustrating trying to shoot at a target when you're on rough seas like this. Having to time the waves. See how somebody can get pretty seasick trying to lock in on a target like this. And of course, when you were employing the deck gun, you always made sure you had extra hands up on the conning tower looking out for aircraft. So, because that's the last thing you wanted was aircraft diving in on you while you're trying to sink some ship. So as much as everybody would love to watch the ship being shot with armor-piercing rounds or high explosives and watching it burn, as exciting as that was, you had to be on the lookout in every direction in case an aircraft showed up. Oh, these seas. I wonder if it's going to be like this the whole time I'm here. Don't want to hit the water. Oh, good shot there. Oh, just short. May have hit it under the water line there. Looks like they're doing decent damage control. It looks like they're managing to put fires out and stuff. Kind of giving it some time to see if it's going down. Save ammo here. Looks like the fires are burning pretty good on it, so that might take it down. Slamming another shell into it. That should be good. Yeah, I think we got it. Always good for a picture here. Right, put the deck gun back. Drives me a little nuts when they leave it and it's like pointing sideways like it is right there. Okay. We gotta be nice to the crew. You know, they are kind of in the middle of nowhere out here. They are kind of in the middle of nowhere. Okay, make sure they got prisoners. Yes, excellent. Always pick these guys up. Alright. Tell you what. We'll give you some bacon. There you go. Get a little bit of reputation for doing that, so that's awesome. Can't pass up that 10%. That's totally worth it. Alright, so it's back to the patrol area. As you can see, we almost filled our tonnage quota here just from one ship. But we want to get way more than that, so we can get way more requisition and way more reputation. So we are looking for the big fleets. Alright, I got to shift up more rounds up to the upper deck. And here's an interesting note. This is for the historians, okay? Anything that got shifted on a U-boat had to be meticulously tracked. Okay, so if there are like potatoes, however many pounds of potatoes or everything on the U-boat had to be tracked. So when these shells were being moved from down in storage up to the deck gun and the housing where they stored the shells up by the deck gun, that weight had to be tracked, and they had to adjust the weight in the boat from putting air and water in tanks to get the neutral buoyancy. So every time as potatoes got consumed, food got consumed, and the weight shifted and everything, they had to accommodate that in these external ballast tanks to keep the buoyancy at zero. So these little factors are always factored in when consuming food, ammunition, and torpedoes especially. Torpedoes were extremely heavy. Somebody had to be right there on the depth gauges, ready to lower the boat slightly when torpedoes fired. Okay, as that weight left the front of the ship, they had to compensate those torpedoes being fired so their conning tower wouldn't breach and reveal their location. So very experienced crews and everything, they all were very good at doing this, where I guess some of the later crews who weren't as experienced, they had more issues. So that's just an interesting side note there on some of the U-boats. All right, back at work in the patrol zone here. And I'm gonna go try this southern area because I'm not finding much up in the northern one. So I think the southern area will have some good stuff.
Ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug.
All right, we have located a decent-sized convoy. This is what we're searching for. I still got, you know, only one ship down on for my tonnage, which I only need one more. I mean, heck, even a destroyer can count for its mission goal now. And I've only got a quarter of my patrol done. This is looking really good, finding something like this coming through. Because the idea is to put as much tonnage up, way beyond what it's calling for, to really get those credits so I can do a lot more, you know, can expand doing missions, but also get a lot more stuff under research, get more reputation. So now I know that the convoy's coming up this direction. I am now moving into position where now it's daylight. I'm positioning myself to where I can attack the convoy in a favorable light. Because the nights out here are moonless nights. It's extremely dark. I'm gonna try and hit these guys in the day. Maybe hit them at dark later on, after I've spooked them a bit. Okay, we are making preparations as we close in on the convoy. So we'll be switching to blue light, rigging for silent, making sure we have the right torpedoes loaded, making sure they're all heated and warmed up. Getting basically everybody mentally prepared for the attack. Now it's dive in the boat.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug. Zu Befehl. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
All right, closing in. All right, closing in. I am almost certain there are going to be destroyer escort. I just have to wait and see what we got.
Zu Befehl.
Alright. Weather's looking... we still got, it's a little choppy, but you can see quite a bit of smoke out there. Getting an idea how big this fleet's gonna be. Yeah, it's decent size. Nothing, not crazy, but big enough.
Alarm! Feindlicher Zerstörer in Sicht! Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Of course, there's the destroyer escort. So what I'm gonna do is run up ahead, do the old run up ahead, get in position thing where we can get in there within the convoy. Don't run the engines and just be dead quiet.
Alarm abgebrochen!
Kind of being mindful of the time. I want to strike them before it starts to get dark. Seems like we got several hours before then, so I think we're all right. So I'll start to cut in now. I could have my radio operator report this fleet, but I just don't want to risk my radio communications being picked up. Put these guys on alert.
Alarm! Feindlicher
Okay.
Zerstörer in Sicht! Alarm!
We're stopping the boat. And then it's going to be time to see what we got in here. Okay, I got the guy on the depth steers to keep the boat steady. You can see I've put myself up in front of the convoy now. Got more propellers detected. That means we got another ship or group of ships nearby somewhere. What are you doing on that observation scope? Are you kidding me? Forgot we had somebody looking through that. That is not good. You do not want your observation scope, so. Alright, got the observation scope down because that is a huge giveaway that you were there. It is not designed to be looking at ships close up. That's what your attack scope is for. So I had to get the crewman off that other scope so he does not reveal our location. What do we have here? A cruiser. Nice. This will probably be the first cruiser I've run into on this patch, and it looks like a very juicy target for us to strike first. It looks like I'm already in a really good position to engage the cruiser. Yeah, so if I'm just getting my range set here, I like to get within about 1,000 meters of a target, so I can make that adjustment rather quick. Can move slow, get in position. Alright, didn't take very long. Rig for silent. Let's start getting the TDC done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the speed of this destroyer. Okay, so I have to find the right destroyer here, and I just need to find out how fast this destroyer is moving. I got a good flat on him, so whatever speed I can get from him is what basically all the other ships are moving. This destroyer is not zigzagging. He's not doing any kind of S-type movements here, so it's relatively pretty easy to get a good time off of him, and we're going to plug that into the TDC to use for this big cruiser that's coming up. Now, the unfortunate thing about cruisers and warships is it's like you don't get their tonnage doesn't really count, and that is so bad because this cruiser is could have slapped up so much tonnage for me, but they just don't count. So they're fun to sink, but I wish they counted for something. Okay, so all I need is the speed right now. We're getting about 7 knots, and then I'll put the scope down so we don't get detected and just wait for the cruiser to present itself. Alright, the rest of the other ships are coming. I've probably got a good close aft torpedo shot once I take the cruiser out. Looks like I'm going to be very close range to the ship behind me, so I'm just being mindful of that, a target of opportunity I have behind me. There it is. Suffolk. We already know it's 7 knots. the range. I'm going to be firing a torpedo spread on this, so I'm flooding all forward tubes, going all magnetic. That one. I'm going to put that depth down a good ways because it's got a pretty good draft. Alright, spread has been added a little bit. I need to get that angle on bow before I shoot. 62, okay. Gonna be red. There we go. Auto track enabled. Okay, it's time to fire. Torpedoes away. See that my air is being consumed as it's pushing the torpedoes out of the tubes. There we go. Kind of trying to hit the timer just right here, but it seems like it got away from me. Okay, that's the first hit, Treffer. Second, Treffer. Third. And fourth. All four torpedoes hit, all serious damage, all impacted. That was a good spread. Okay, I'm kind of tracking that ship that's coming up behind me. Just kind of running up real quick. This thing took so many torpedoes so low, it's just going down with people. It's sad is this is going down so fast that people really can't even get off the ship. You're talking almost within a minute or two of being impacted, this ship is sinking. Looks like some folks got off, which is good, but the vast majority, they went down with it. Okay, I have a second target of opportunity coming up behind me. So what I'm going to do is kind of move up a little bit, because I want to give myself a little bit of range for my torpedoes to arm. You want to get it at least 400 meters away. Another target. Switch to aft tubes. Now these targets, are, we know he's still. I'm going to plug in probably 7 knots, maybe a little faster. Distance, I'm just going to do 400. I know I'm real close. Speed, everything else is good. Just need the angle on bow. Okay, he's going to be in the green. Still got the auto, still got the red light, which means I don't have a good solution. That's probably because I haven't identified him correctly, because I still have the cruiser on there. I need to lock and identify him. Sorry, it gets a little quick when the attack's done. Everything's kind of in panic situation and destroyers are bearing down, so it's trying to quickly lock in another target before things get way too out of hand. I kind of miss the old days where you didn't have to have all this information in there to shoot a torpedo. I was just able to slap it in and go, but now you have to like fill in all the details before you can even fire. Magnetic, because I'm not completely flat. Okay, this again. He's looking pretty good there, about in the 80s there for the degrees. Make sure the tracker's right. Move it up. Okay, time to fire. Aft tube away. See if we can get another ship. Looks good. Trying to see if I can see the torpedo. Oh, Treffer. The objective's complete. Sinking a massively heavy cruiser. Did not do it, but now sinking this did. Blew the bow right off. There it goes. So this ship, again, another ship going down rather quickly. Looks like some people got off, but again, this would have taken quite a few folks with it, which is unfortunate. You want to sink ships. You don't want the sailors to go down with it. That's just an unfortunate collateral damage of war. Okay, so I'm going to kind of reverse, and what I'm trying to do is reverse so I can get in position for this next ship that's coming up just below me. Okay, so I'm trying to get myself as much range as I can. The destroyer is getting close. They're not really responding as much. Some of them are closing in, but I still have enough time to do another target of opportunity here. I think my first torpedo has been loaded. It's not going to be warmed up, so it's going to have a much higher chance of malfunction. Okay, we got him. We know his speed's going to be like everybody else. Only when they're damaged does their speed really change, so. I'm just going to say 500 meters. Because this is awfully close. That angle on bow, which is going to be left. Okay, we're already auto tracking. Time to fire. Alright, we trefa, we hit him. It's just minimal damage, so punched a hole in him at nothing critical. That's okay. We can line up for another attack later. It looks like we still got some extra ships here that we need to get, so we'll re-engage this convoy here in about another few hours. Now I'm going to take myself, you know, fairly deep. Not extremely deep, but I'm just going to try and get myself deep to get away. So the destroyers are going to start focusing in on me here shortly. I'm just keeping quiet right now, not running any engines. They have a hard time hearing you when you're near other ships and stuff. They just hear their propellers, so trying to hear you when they're around other ships makes it very difficult. That's why attacking within the convoy was always a dangerous tactic that U-boats employed, so they can get in, hit, and get out. Well, it looks like one destroyer's turned back around and it's coming down. See if it can find me. I might get some depth charges. It depends. It doesn't look like it's bearing down on me. Just taking a scan of the area. I'm not going to be able to reach these ships in time to do another attack, so it's time to just break away and re-engage. Looks like we got a lot more activity going on outside the convoy. It looks like we got another lone vessel. I think what I'll do is, before I re-engage them, I'm going to go ahead and check out this lone vessel real quick, and then I'll turn around and go and re-engage that convoy. I'm happy with the results. We did some good damage there. And we could always come back too, so. Come on, I hope you're an enemy vessel. I really hope you're an enemy vessel. I know the crew's very stressed right now, but you know what? It's the going's good. We're really going ahead. Oh man! Another enemy vessel. This is excellent. It's undefended. Well, we'll make short work of this. While everyone's taking a break, we'll just go ahead and put this at the bottom real quick.
Herr Kaloy.
Take a look at this. Punch a few holes into that boat, we'll be all right.
Feuer an Deck.
Man, it's been a busy day for the crew. Attacking convoys, and then no sooner are you away from the convoy, you're sinking single ships. It's been a very active day for these guys. What's interesting is the convoy could have definitely reported that there was sub-activity or activity in the area and that other ships should watch out. And this ship should have altered course away from where the other ships are being attacked. Looks like, okay, we got that one.
Feuer an Deck.
Oh no, it's still kicking. Still got smoke coming out of the stack. Why won't you sink? Looks like the seas are a bit calmer, which is nice. I think take a little bit of a break here just to tear this ship up, and then I'll just have to engage the other ships at night. On moonless nights, which is going to be kind of painful to see. But you could use the map to see them and get your information, so it's not too difficult. Okay, starting to develop a list there. That's good. I really wish those cruisers would count towards the tonnage. That would have been, man, that would have been cut so many points for that. Okay, that one's going down. Yeah. Good picture here.
Höhenbruch, Sie sinken.
Man, that looks absolutely stunning. I love the graphics. Okay, so we know that this other convoy, what's left of it, is made its way up here, and we know they're heading this direction. So what we're going to do, put him on the radio so he can make his call. Got all those points, and we're going to catch up to this convoy, and we're going to try and finish off what's left of those commercial ships. So let me catch up, let me get us in position, and we'll continue. Okay, it is still the 12th of November. It's about 10:38, and I am in position again on the convoy that I attacked earlier this day. So they've gotten a few hours of not being hindered or anything. I managed to go sink another ship, and now I'm back in position ready to take them on. As I'm trying to engage them now, though, it is extremely dark. It's a moonless night, so you really have a difficult time seeing things. So I'm just trying to make a scan here and see if I could find anything. And like you said, usually when things are this dark or this bad, you can use the map as a means of trying to get your information for the ships. Okay, we got a destroyer crossing first. Go ahead and fast forward time here, get the destroyer past here. So now I'm basically going to see if I can find the destroyer. We already know the convoy speed from when we attacked earlier. It's just going to continue to stay that way. It usually moves as fast as their slowest ship. So, time to scan to see what I can come up with or scan with here in the dark. There we go, it's a little better. I think you could change the lenses too to see if you can get a little bit better or enhance the light a little bit. Not by much. There we go, we got something there. That's an escort, obviously. Alright, so now that I got this thing kind of lined up, so when the ship comes through, I could probably hit it. Again, we got the guy on the depth stairs there, so he can keep the boat steady as much as he can. Okay, so now we have the merchant ship, which is right here. Again, you can see how difficult it is to see it. I'm just guessing at this point what it is. We know its speed. Course, I don't care. Distance, I would say within 500 to 600 meters. That's giving a really ridiculous distance. So again, it's too dark to really tell, so I'm just going to measure it out and plug that in up here on the TDC. There you go, a little over 1,000 meters. Just tracking. Get the angle on bow. Okay, he's going to be to the left. Okay, we should be good. Going to put magnetic. Okay, the tube is flooded, and los. I'm going to try and track the torpedo in the dark. It's like you can't see anything anyway. Maybe I can track the torpedo until it hits the target. Come on, where are you? It's a torpedo in the dark. only had a few issues with duds so far, so it's been nice that a lot of these torpedoes I've been using have been working great. Got them for free anyway, so I'm just glad they're working right. Thing is, those people on that boat wouldn't even see this one coming. There we go, about to hit. Not gonna see in the dark right now, I'm just waiting for the light. There it goes. Got a fire. Do you see now? Do you guys notice something on the deck? Did you guys see it? I'll show you. Now there's somebody who's seriously dedicated to their job there. Yeah, so as the fire rages and the ship starts to sink, there is one sailor on that boat who's going to make sure that deck is completely clean, clear, and ready to go. There you go. You see that? You see what he's doing? That guy is making sure that ship is completely cleaned up before it goes down. If you ever find that ship later on, you're going to see how well of a hell job he did cleaning the deck as that ship went down. That is one dedicated sailor there. He deserves a medal. Yeah, good job. Okay, what's nice is a burning ship often lights up the area so you can see other stuff, but of course no other ships are probably going to come near here. But we'll see what we get. I'm going to try and move into position to intercept this other boat. I can just put this to an end so I don't have to follow these guys anymore. Okay, the boat went down, and so did the sailor who was swabbing the deck. You know, I wish him the best luck. He did a good job. I hope he made it. Okay, we are in position here. It's unfortunate that that ship sank because now we can't see anything. Might as well get the scope all the way up. I had something there. Yeah, I just need to find it again. Oh, come on now. Here he is. Here he is. Kato. Okay. We're just going to say it's one of those. We already know its speed. Okay. Distance, I can't really tell. I don't think it matters at this point, so I'm going to wait till he gets into a good firing position. Oh, that destroyer's bearing down. I don't got much time. Oh, he's close. He's very close. Okay, let's go ahead and shallow that up some. Okay, put the distance. Just put like some random... Okay, there you go. Oh, first torpedo's ready. Going to load it up. Kind of getting the angle on bow, but I'm also monitoring that destroyer. He's not going to make it in time, but I can launch this torpedo and get out of here. Okay. It is away. It is time to dive and get out of there from that destroyer. Alright, taking it down deep. I hope that's enough to punch a hole in it and take it out. Oh. Boom! Come on, serious damage? Don't know. Gonna have to watch it. Hopefully it's enough to disable it, maybe. Those destroyers are really upset. Take a look at this boat, see if I can see what the damage is. So dark you can't tell. It definitely looks like it's taking on water. Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, he's done. Come on, take it down, take it down. I have a feeling they're going to abandon that here in a little bit, hopefully. Yeah, there it goes. Sometimes they don't sink all the way, though. No, he's making it out of there. Nope, he's making it out. So yeah, they must have got the flooding under control. But I can't let that one get away, so I'm gonna have to... Let's good is he'll draw the escorts off again. Well, the escorts don't seem too concerned about me right now. Maybe I just let them go. Man. Basically not under alarm anymore.
Ich muss mich ausruhen.
Alright, basically everybody can take a break. We can report back what we sank.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Bestätigt.
Alright, and then we will see where we go from here. Alright, managed to catch up back with that convoy on the following day. It's about 2:30 at night. So again, they've just been attacked already once tonight, and I'm getting ready to attack them again. So a few hours have passed, and I'm just not letting go of that last ship. I've already put a Neil in it, so I'm going to try and line up and take it out, finish the job. They were probably hoping that they were not getting pursued anymore, but I just can't let them go. Plus, this is a shot that's out of the box. It doesn't add to my patrol time. Just allows me to get more points. Oh, it looks like they got him. Oh, okay, so there is one leading. Go ahead and get the path here. Get a good attack vector. There you go. I should be able to get in there without being detected. Let me go ahead and get rigged for silent here before I forget. I think that destroyer's turning, so he has to hear me. But yeah, he's turning, he's engaging. Okay. But the thing is, if I got close enough, I could hit the ship before they're able to do anything about it, because he has to turn and come back around. Gives me just enough time to punch another hole in the ship. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There it is. Yep, slightly damaged, that's it. I already know its speed. Distance, I'm going to have to try and figure out. It's dark. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it that way. Okay. Let's just measure it out real quick. How far am I? Alright, we got to do it quick before that destroyer turns on us. Okay, so we're about 1,700 meters. We're auto-tracking already. Get the angle on bow real quick. He's starting to turn away. Good news is I'm hopefully close enough he can't evade this. Okay, he's going to be green. Right. I'm just going to put what I inputted before. There you go. Magnetic. He's starting to twist and turn. Los. See what we got here. Shots in the dark. It's looking good. Torpedo in the dark here. It's like when I looked at it, we were fairly close. Boom! Perfect. Okay, so it's taking another shot. That should be enough to put this thing down. That's 2 torpedo hits now. Okay, I don't need to be here anymore. I'm thinking that ought to do it. Get down deep, because these destroyers got nothing to do now, so what they could do is look for me. Okay, the ship went down. I'm just staying in position, just diving deep. Okay. Try and get out of the area.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
We have more propellers. Take a look. Oh, wow. Alright, so okay, make a mental note of that. Maybe focus on them after this. I don't know, they're kind of away from the patrol area side. I'm not sure.
150.
Looks like the destroyers are already giving up and leaving. They're saying, well, we got nothing to escort, so what are we sitting here for? Alright, gonna surface the boat. Yeah, let's go investigate this.
130. 110.
Everybody's like, man, we've already sunk all these ships. What are we doing? It's like, we're gonna go sink more ships. Alright, we'll close in up there and see what we have. Alright, so basically the next few days we've spent traveling around near the patrol area and in the patrol area. We've just been running across neutral vessels. We've been inspecting them, trying to see if they're transporting any contraband. So, must have been about the second vessel. 13 November. So yeah, we'll just keep up the hard work and see if we run into another convoy. Okay, it is November 14th. After another day of inspecting vessels, we have also now run in the patrol area. We have run across another freighter, enemy freighter. We are using the duck gun to put it down.
Feuer an Deck.
Firing, concentrating on the engine, just to make sure we can get a good fire going. Sink this ship rather quickly. Yeah, must have some good flammable cargo. Looks like it's taking on a lot of water on the backside there.
Feuer an
Shouldn't
Deck.
be long before this thing is done. Yeah, I think that one's done. It's like, come on, keep going, keep going. Just stop, just sink already. It's like, I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up. There it goes. Alright. Gonna get close and finish the job here. But you know what? I think we're gonna do it the old style way. We're just gonna go ahead and man the old anti-aircraft gun and finish it off. Yeah, there we go. Poke a couple holes in it right now and go see if we can even the ship out. At least this puts my anti-aircraft gun to good use. There we go. Adding a little water up front there. It's leveling it out pretty nice. Barely ever get to use this thing, so it's good. It's good to be able to actually use it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that'll finish it off. It's burning bad. Will you go down, Eddie? There it goes. It's sinking. It's taking a while. Alright, there we go. At least most of the crew got off this one. This one took a while, so at least everybody was okay for the most part. Except for probably the people getting hit by the torpedoes. Oh, they have some prisoners to bring aboard. And you know what? For their trouble, I'm gonna give them a little bit of food. Just to capitalize on that reputation bonus there. Okay, so that's just another random ship we've run into and we've sunk. So now it's time to keep up the patrol. And it looks like the patrol is getting near the end, so hopefully I find something juicy here shortly. Okay, it's November 15th. We've again been on patrol, run into a few more neutral ships, and we did a little more investigations. Of course, couldn't come up with anything, so we've let them go. But now we have located another convoy in the patrol area, and we are closing in to investigate to see what we're dealing with. I'm running low on torpedoes right now, so I'm hoping to spend the last of it here engaging this convoy, and then I can just return home successful and get a whole new, get that new sailor, get more stuff being researched, and start progressing as fast as I can to get a snorkel and other great things. Okay, measuring attack position. Alright, I need to get about right there. So we're going to go in slow and quiet. Rigged all for silence and everything. Make sure we're good to go. Weather's a little overcast right now, but it is daylight. Got a decent sized group here. What do we got? Scanning. Water's a bit rough today. Destroyer. To the front. Again, he's got a good surface to me, so I'm going to use him again for my speed. He's got 2 stacks. There we go. So let's time this destroyer real quick. Find out how fast the convoy's going. Stop. Okay, they're moving. Now I need to find my target. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, I'm just looking to see what we got here, what the target list is. That one in the center there. Oh, there we go. That's what we want. Oh, perfect. That's what's coming. That's what's in the center. That tanker. They are the best things to sink, for sure. He's kind of got a step, so I think it's one of these. What's the other one? Nah, it can't be that. Okay, we already know what the speed is. This is so awesome. Okay, we can definitely do a visual range on the boat. But we'll just let the boat get closer before we do that. Perfect. Okay, bow to the, okay, so basically the bottom of the ship to the tops of the mast. There you go. That seems about right. We're gonna take it again just to be sure, just to absolutely be sure. Okay. Figure 2. Switch to TDC. Depth's good. Everything looks good. Get another angle on bow. Alright. Angle on bow looks good. It's going to my left. Tracking. I'm gonna put that on the what? That's the distance. Okay, I think we're looking good here. Let's go ahead and los. Oligarch. Let's see how we do. Both torpedoes are looking good. They're looking close. Probably could have tightened up that spread a little bit. Waiting for that impact. Hope we don't have a dud. Come on. Man, that was way in the back. That speed must be off. Wow, that was way in the back. Scanning. Okay, we got this guy. I think there's a guy right behind us, or about to be behind us. Maybe he's too close, though. Could use that aft tube. Okay. I go down deep because I don't want to risk getting run over. Looks like that tanker stopped. Kind of stopping so they can't dial me in. We're gonna go down deep. Slow. What I'm doing is boxing it off, so if I need to come back, I see it on the map, I need to come back, I'll go ahead and finish it off. The deck gun. So don't forget where it is. The destroyer's beaming right on top of me. I may have to avoid some depth charges on this one. Yeah, he's... Took his engine out. These destroyers, I have to get through all these guys. That one looks like he knows where I am, so he's coming like right across my tracks here. We're being pinged. Oh yeah, they know where I'm at now. Getting a guy on engine for the attack so I can get out of here. Okay, he's dropping depth charges. Changing depth, changing direction, changing speed. Okay, I'm out of his pattern. Slow it back down. Change my depth back to deeper if I want. Looks like the crew is holding together fine. Just listening for the activity out there between medium-high frequencies. Depth charging in the wrong area. But that doesn't mean he can't find me again. Oh, here it comes. Oh, they found me. Again, change depth, going deeper, change direction, speed to max power. Get out of that arc. I'm gonna swing back around. Again, we got away from the depth charges. Hopefully they lose us, because they can't stay here forever because they're trying to protect the convoy, so we just got to kind of wait this out. I'll have to leave the tanker behind. That ship is staying on me, though. Gonna go a little deeper. Gonna stop. I think they've lost me, so if I stop, they won't be able to hear me. Oh, ooh, large ships and a convoy, huh? Wow, look at that. Another big convoy coming through. Yeah, I think I'm out of ammo, though. Okay, so they're searching. Not getting anything yet. They're starting to leave. They're starting to rejoin up with the convoy. Their idea was to basically suppress the U-boat and get the convoy through, and then basically return and join the convoy. They couldn't do extended sub operations or anything. Curious to know if I have any torpedoes left. Come into periscope depth. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this. Yeah, they're gone. Here's the tanker. Oh, yeah, let's go finish that tanker. Just doing a quick check real quick, make sure there's nothing around. Looks like we're clear. Go surface real quick. Take care of this. Gonna go ahead and charge some air. Take care of some of the things I need while I'm on the surface. All these guys add some more to the gun here.
Herr Kaloy.
So I kind of want to put this ship down as quick as I can before any destroyers or anything else shows up, because we're kind of in between ships here, and anything can come across and try and do something to us. So you want to kind of stay back from these ships when you're trying to sink them, because the explosion these things can have can take you out depending on how close you are. So I would recommend using more like AP shells and staying a good distance away from these ships, sinking them, so you do not take your U-boat with them. There's been many occasions where I've been too close, I've destroyed that ship, and it completely destroyed my U-boat. There it goes. Alright, so before something turns around, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So we're kind of going to the track of meeting the other convoy and seeing what happens. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to get in position and we'll go from there. Okay, so this morning we were attacking that other convoy where we took out a tanker, and now we have picked up another convoy that is coming through with rather large ships, and we are in position to engage this next convoy. So I got one tanker on the last one, and we're going to go ahead and see what targets you got available here. I'm kind of hoping for more of those tankers, to be honest, because those things are just such great targets. Oh, it looks like they do have a cruiser or something with them. I'm not going to waste any more torpedoes on those because it just doesn't count for tonnage or anything, so it's kind of a waste. As much as I like sinking those big things. Alright, so what do we have here? What is it here? Same day, same sea, same... Still choppy. Get you on the steers. Alright. Just taking a look at my targets here. Looking for basically the big tankers, if they have them. Alright. I don't got very many torpedoes left, so I'm kind of listless, like, okay, this is what I got. This is something that's close. Maybe I should take this out. But I don't know. I mean, that's... Ooh, we got a Norwegian boat here. Okay, just trying to get some more info. There we go. You know what? There's got to be something better. At least get the time, get how fast this is moving. It's been nice actually doing this patrol and having so many convoys. This has been great.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Jawohl. Ich muss mich ausruhen.
Oh, yes. Forget the other stuff. This is what we're looking for. Too bad these ships are so dang long. Come on. And there we have it. Okay, so we got all our information. Let's plug everything else in. Yeah, I'm running down into the last now. Still got one in the aft tube, which it looks like I could use. Okay. Angle on bow. Red, range, speed. Looking good. All right, last two. Fish in the forward tubes going out. Now let's take a look at our aft tube because we do have a target that's looking. Oh, one detonated. Gosh. Well, at least it didn't sink us or anything. Okay, we hit the ship. We hit it. Oh, big explosion. All right, good, 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 good. Take a look at this. Boom! Those explosions ought to take it down. I'm glad at least one can do it. And let's not forget our buddy in the back here. Oh yeah, he's done. He's done. Cruiser's probably going to start responding. I just don't have enough torpedoes to deal with that thing. I can do this. I can damage this though. Possibly sink it. There we go. We already know the speed. Course, don't care. Range, 500 meters. Perfect. Aft tube ready, magnetic. Get the angle on bow and we're gonna fire. Okay. There we go. We're already auto tracking. Loose. Alright. Usually a ship that close, it's pretty easy to hit them. He's turning away, but I think that torpedo's gonna get him. Boom! It was fast on the front, but hey, a hit's a hit. Wow. I wonder if it's gonna take him down. There it goes. That thing is hanging in there. Sinking real slow. There it goes. Alright, now for the one burning in the back. He looks like he's in bad shape as well. Yeah, if he keeps burning like that, he ain't gonna make it either. That bow is real low. Water's getting up over the decks. Come on, give it up. I hope his engine stops. There we go. Yep, he ain't gonna make it. Okay, they're getting in the lifeboats. I'm kind of hoping that these guys pass on rather quickly, and that maybe if he doesn't sink, I could just put the gun to her, and that'll finish the job. So now it's basically at this point it's a waiting game. Get all these guys out of here. Marking the ship so if I need to come back to it. Alright, it's time to get out, make my escape, get deep, get quiet. Got lots of other ships roving around me, so it's making a lot of noise where they can't exactly pinpoint me. And now they can. I'm expecting to get depth charge. They're probably pretty upset from all that. That one's coming right at me. Go a little deeper. Try and get below the sound barrier. Yep, I'm getting ready to get depth charge. So now let's get the guy on the engine. Cut back. Change my depth. Full speed. Okay. Looks like we're okay so far. Take us back deeper again. Right. swinging about.
Herr Kaloi, ein Sonar hat uns geortet.
Okay, we're being pinged, so they know how deep we are, they know where we're at, so we're going to go ahead and flank speed, change our depth,
Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
change our direction, get out of that firing arc.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
Depth chargers are a good way back right now because they gotta take so long to get down to us, so it's rather easy to avoid right now. Yeah, they're not even close. Just gonna keep trucking.
Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
Other destroyers joining the hunt. Just remaining quiet, keeping it steady. I really can't hear them. I can't, with the depth charges going off, I cannot tell their position. He's calling in more depth charges. So maybe we're getting hit by another destroyer. Can't exactly tell. Okay, we're starting to hear again, so here, we'll find out where these ships are.
Wasserbomben. 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 Wasserbomben.
Still depth charging like crazy. Some are being dropped fairly close.
120. Bestätigt.
Let's get out of here
Wasserbomben.
before they get us.
Wasserbomben. 140.
They are really dropping them. They're still, they just been going off like crazy. They're hanging back for a while. They're not eager to join the convoy. They're very eager to kill me. Kind of listening right now. Stop. Oh, he might be going away. I'm gonna wait this out. A little deeper.
150.
Oh, they're still coming.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
Okay, they're just hitting another area then. Okay. I really wish these ships would go away. Right. Looks like they're finally leaving.
140.
So a little bit more of an intense depth charge attack coming from this one versus the other convoys I've engaged. You seem more like just suppressing me and moving on. These guys kind of stuck around and really tried to put some damage on me. So fortunately we managed to easily avoid them.
130.
Easily avoid them, and now we're just waiting to let them get far enough, and we're going to go ahead and finish sinking this boat. Yeah, make sure these guys were all clear here. Lone signature there, okay. Looks like they're out in the distance. Okay, lifeboats. Must have been from the tanker. Or no, this ship. It must have been from these guys. Okay. Well, let's surface the boat.
Tanks anblasen!
Alright, so far this war has been going pretty good. Haven't had really any close calls. We haven't had anyone get hurt. We haven't been hit by a plane. You know, I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, so yeah, we'll get up here, man the gun, put this one down. Great image. Great image there. The U-boat. As we see sunset on this November day. A lot of damage has been done over the last few days to the Allied effort in this region. And we are just finishing up our 4th patrol.
Herr Kaloy?
Yeah, we're down to our last few rounds. I gotta get the deck gun reloaded here, but this ought to be enough to put it down. Coming off a very successful 4th patrol. I see a lot of medals, a lot of experience gained here. Plus, I'll get that mechanic I need. Get headquarters going, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting a lot of money and cash and reputation for all this, so this will be fantastic. Alright, we'll put the ship down. Whatever ammo we got left, we'll have to put it in the deck gun. Down to about 5 rounds. So, yep. Looks like that's a wrap, folks. Alright, doing a final walkthrough of the boat here, making sure everything's in operating order. We are making our way back to port from a successful 4th patrol. Crew is in high spirits, and the boat is in good shape. There's no real damage to it. We have no real operational issues with the boat, so everything has actually worked out great for this patrol. So making our way to the conning tower, just so you guys can enjoy some of this beautiful sunset we have going on here. Yeah, look at that. What a way to end the patrol there. So anyway, I'd like to take this time to thank all my subscribers and people that have followed me over the years. It's always kind of cool doing videos on this game. To me, it's one of the best sub-sims out there, and they just keep making it better. You can just tell from the improvements. Just look at these these visual effects. Look at these graphics. It's just amazing. Absolutely love it. Okay, so U-48 makes its way back to port after a very successful patrol. We inflicted a lot of damage on Allied shipping, and we will tally up the tonnage when we get back to port. Okay, so about 5 days later, we make it on back in Wilhelmshaven.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
November 20th. So, yeah, not too long out to sea. Again, coming in the middle of the night. Everyone's excited, but you can't see anything because it's always dark. Alright, we're giving out a war, and only one sailor. That's surprising. I'm pretty much just shy of the Knight's Cross already, so that's really good. I've already basically took care of tonnage in that area. We made our main goal there. Excellent. Even more cash, more reputation. Tonnage war. Alright. Yeah, we can get that in just another patrol or two. I'd take care of that. Alright, we're seeing what we sank. That should be it. Alright, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 52,000 tons. 6 ships there. Okay. 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 ships. Ain't too bad. Met all our objectives. And now I can actually get another officer for doing more research at headquarters, which is great. Probably even pick up that perk where I could do 2 things simultaneously. Lots of experience for the crew. Just got experience, so I don't see much leveling up. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope the next patrol is even better than this one. Until you meet again, I'm Captain Grizz, and you guys have a good day.
Oh, blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. Show me where